until I get in the park and I max out 99 overall. We're going to see what really happens.
Corey, we're here at NBA 2K23 Summer League. How's your Summer League been thus far?
It's dope so far. I just landed, kind of came straight into this, played a game of 2K, and just kind of mingling around and checking out the scene. And it's like good vibes in here, so I'm happy.
You are getting a taste of NBA 2K23 for the first time. What do you think of the gameplay?
Super dope. Like the last one, I was a little like, it was a little
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just and you've got it on 2K's DH.
Kevin, thank you.
He is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Murray and Harris, the guard set. Jokic is out there with Green, and it's Bridges in at the 3. And for Golden State, at the guard spots, it's Curry and Thompson. Williams is out there with James Wiseman, and it's Kuminga in at the 3 spot. And the travel in the NBA just exhausting, Clark. It's just incredible how many miles these teams rack up, how many miles these players fly.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Kevin, and charter flights certainly help. But, man, I tell you, the season is 7 months long, and you're on planes probably 60% of that time. Whether you're going back and forth from a home road trip, whatever, it's a lot of wear and tear, but it is part of the business, and guys do learn how to adjust and be ready to do their jobs at a high level in spite of it.
It's his first trip to the line.
And all you need to do is see his free throw percentage, guys. 90 for the season to know what kind of year he's having.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Now, here's Thompson, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Curry against Murray. And the basket by Curry.
And the concentration Curry has. Even though he's smaller, he's able to absorb contact and finish. And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Now, here's Jokic. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. And Green gets it to go.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
Passes it to Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State here. The baseline J. And Williams slams it in.
And how about that? Snuck in off the baseline and then the sensational reverse.
How pretty was that? Athletic basketball with a little bit of flair mixed in.
Well, you know, coming off the baseline gives you the perfect setup for that reverse throwdown, and he took advantage of it.
And amazing to even consider using a boxing one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it didn't work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
Harris. Here's Green. Williams with the block. Down low. There's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Now here's Murray. Last game he had 28 points. Jokic passes to Murray. Another 3 for Denver.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Curry against Murray. Curry dishes to Thompson. Here's Williams. Sinks that one from the post. And it's 6 points for Williams.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the shot goes in.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Pass to Williams. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Williams has got 8 points. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going. for the Warriors.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And here's Thompson after Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. Williams, that's good. 10 points for him.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
Denver making a switch here. Portis is checked in for Jokic. Wilcox comes in for Green. Monk's checked in for Harris. And Monte Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. .106 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Williams. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And he stays with it. Wilcox kicks to Morris. And a miss there on the triple. Warriors leading by 4 inside. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Kuminga. 14 points for Williams.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The pass to Monk. 23 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Wilcox. Williams with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And there's the bucket from Kuminga. Kuminga's got his second bucket tonight.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
On its way from Monk for 2. Offensive rebound.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Warriors ahead, leading by 8. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Some historic numbers put up by Nikola Jokic, but he made it clear it is a team effort.
It's easy for me, actually. I mean, I have such a great team.
And it's certainly true, Greg. There's a depth of talent on Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. It's a 5-point game. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Jokic is out there with Green. Then there's Murray. Then there's Harris. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Mr. Perfect in the last outing against the Pelicans was outstanding. He finished with 52 points and came out of nowhere defensively, blocking shot after shot in an incredible effort. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Now here's Curry. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Williams, that's good.
And the playmaking ability, Curry, good at looking out for his guys and getting them the ball.
Here's Murray. 8-point game. Pass to Jokic. There's the dish to Harris. 1:33 left now here in the second. 6 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. .127 left to play in the first half. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Green's got 8 points. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent. Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Here's Murray. 10 points for him. Into the lane. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce. Pick your poison.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Passes it to Jokic. And again, Denver with the triple.
You know, it's so easy to take it for granted when Jokic makes a pass like this. The big fella has us spoiled with his passing ability. It is absolutely exquisite.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Poole's checked in for the Warriors. The Nuggets trail by 4. On the wing, Morris. Guarded by Poole. On the wing, Morris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's Jokic missing. Here's Williams. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mr. Perfect.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Golden State looking at who they've got. At the guard spots, it's Curry and Thompson. Williams is out there with Kuminga. And it's Wiseman in at the center, walking down the middle. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but, Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Pass to Murray for the lead. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Murray's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find a look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
Here's Curry. Open and close and nails it. Curry's got 8 points.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Over in the corner, Green. To the left wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Harris. That shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. On the wing, Williams. Defended by Bridges. Williams can't hit. Denver's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Murray. Green breaking loose. No good there. Excellent D there from Williams. The pass to Curry. To the paint. That's tipped. Murray with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really...
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
Yeah, and I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. And he can orchestrate with the best of them. Boy, Andrew Wiggins, the former first overall pick, showing off his passing skills there.
Now, here is Morris. Guarded by Poole. Morris looking over the floor. To the middle. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And now, let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Just 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. And we're on top. They're up by 1. And in a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for Denver. Green is out there with Wilcox. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there is Jamal Murray. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Back to Murray. With the drive, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The Warriors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in, and Denver also making a switch. Harris is checked in.
Take a break. Take a break. Crease up.
Free throw good. Murray.
You know, when you look at Jamal Murray, you see so much raw potential. I mean, this is a young player who, with some effort, could, I think, become a standout player, actually already on his way to being a consensus all-star. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Green against Williams. And the layup is good. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Denver passing it around. Jokic inside. He's up against Thompson. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Well, it's so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, and he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to, and I think it might happen before his career is done.
Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Another shot. Nice hit again. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Wilcox passes to Murray. 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. The Nuggets with another miss. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. It's good. And now a 5-point Warrior lead.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Wilcox. Offensive rebound. Green passes to Jokic, and it's good for 2. Jokic has got 4 this quarter.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Mr. Perfect.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And the Warriors with possession here. 3-point lead. Wiggins kicks to Curry. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Murray. 1:52 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And that one's good. Jokic.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 284. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt his shot than that.
Williams in the post. By Green. The shot by Williams, no good. The Nuggets trail by 3. Feeds it to Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Harris has got his first 2 points.
Delivering in big spots. There's a reason Harris is on the floor in these moments.
Thompson against Harris. Higgins with the bounce pass. Williams kicks to Wiseman. Over Jokic. And it's Denver with the rebound. Green's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Murray outside. Out to the wing. Here's Jokic. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. It's a one-point game.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Denver calls timeout. They trail by 3. There's 48 seconds left in the game. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Williams, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
The nerves there. Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Murray left side. Here's Jokic. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 1. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And even if you're not a fan of Curry or a fan of his team, you can't help but marvel at some of the shots this guy sinks on a nightly basis.
So it's Denver now. They trail by 3. Murray dishes to Bridges. No good from three-point territory. From deep. The 3 won't fall.
Jokic never lacking in terms of getting his body involved, throwing his body around, using that bulk and power to grab rebounds.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you.